How to reprogram your mind to find self-love, self-care, healthy boundaries, and emotional regulation. The first step is learning how to self-validate, not expecting other people to make you feel good. You have to first start with making your own self feel good. Remember, if you want to become a master at something, you need to practice this every day. So twice a day, as soon as you wake up, before your eyes are even open, and right before you go to sleep, before you close your eyes, practice this for 2 minutes. And that's learning how to talk to yourself. I matter. My feelings matter. It's okay to feel. I'm allowed to feel. I'm enough. I am lovable. I am valuable. I'm worthy. Affirmations are reminding your conscious mind of what your subconscious already knows. When you're a kid, you don't know that you're not lovable and valuable, but throughout your life, somebody may have convinced you of that, or maybe multiple people or multiple experiences. So now as an adult, your brain's like, no, I'm not lovable. I'm not enough. But your subconscious knows you're enough. So right before bed and right when you wake up, you go into the subconscious. So if you connect with your subconscious and you start saying those words, you are reminding your conscious mind what you're thinking and feeling on a daily basis of what your subconscious already knows. So if you practice this every day, it will become a habit. So when you're feeling a surge of emotion, somebody is very disrespectful or mean, and you all of a sudden start having all these mixed emotions, start getting triggered. Oftentimes, teenagers and adults, we want to call our friends, we want to call our families, we want to call somebody that will help us feel better, help us regulate, help us feel validated. Feel like our feelings matter and we matter. And it's okay to have external validation. We're human beings. We need that connection. But we cannot demand it from someone else if we can't even give it to ourselves first. I also have another technique where I call it time travel reparenting, where an older version of me, whether it's 5 minutes from now or 2 years from now, is here with me, helping me validate myself so I don't feel alone. And that me in the future is saying, you matter. Your feelings matter. You're not alone. I am here with you. I practice this every day, morning, night, even randomly throughout the day. So when I do encounter emotional feelings that somebody's disrespecting me or I'm not enough and all those feelings are surfacing, my brain is so wired now to validate myself that I don't need the external validation. That becomes just a bonus. Here's the thing with self-validation. Oftentimes people know how to validate and they say, I matter, my feelings matter, but they don't know how to stop that. And sometimes when you don't stop self-validation, it could spiral and become very negative, because then you think that only your feelings matter and other people don't care about you. And then you start to spiral in the negative. And first of all, that's not kind to yourself, because oftentimes we say things to ourselves that we would never say to others. And secondly, that is not having self-boundaries. And if you don't have boundaries for yourself, you won't be able to have boundaries and project boundaries with other people. So healthy boundaries when you're self-validating is learning how to self-regulate, which means using your senses, coming back to the present moment, doing body scans, and I have a lot of videos on that. The love, the care, the compassion, the empathy, the consideration that you give to others, you first need to give it to yourself. And you can't just give it to yourself when you're in a state of survival, when you're upset. You need to practice this every day. Remember, it's never about being perfect. It's just about being aware so we can find inner peace even through the hard times of this human experience.